Over the last 20 years in the sky has taught me what truly matters.
And as a CFI, I see a lot of students leave some key items behind.
So today we're going to compare what's in our flight bags and then the lessons that we've learned over the years. Okay, well, Tom, let's go ahead and start with the bag in itself. What do you have?
Mine's always a work in progress. This is just a $20, $30 Amazon Molly bag that I've put a bunch of stuff on. Like on the outside, I have my water bottle, I have a flashlight, and over on this side, I have a portable radio and a carrier. And I'm constantly changing stuff on it, and this is what I have as of right now for the outside of the bag itself.
I started also using a backpack like this when I was a flight student, moved over to a shoulder bag, and then over the years, I've kind of simplified mine. So this is what I have. This is from Flight Outfitters, not associated with Pilot Institute by any means, but this was about $100. And it's very compact. I have access to my water on the side quickly, my fuel tester, and then I have a little flashlight right here on the side. So first item inside the bag, what is it?
First item inside the bag is going to be my headset.
Yeah, same. Pretty important. You've got yours in a little pouch, extra pouch.
Yeah. Well, I started in helicopters, and since I'm a helicopter pilot, which makes me better than you, I have a splitter on here, and so I want to make sure that my splitter doesn't go missing.
Oh, I see.
But I have a David Clark. What one do you have?
I am running the A30s from Bose. It's got a couple things that I don't like, but this is not a headset review. So overall, I think it's a great headset. So next item, for me, in the same pocket, I have your favorite thing that I wear in the airplane. Are you ready for this? My visor.
Got the visor, so I can burn the top of his head.
You know why the visor? Because it doesn't have the top button right here. These headsets, they push, I think, on the top of the head when I have them on. And then this is very thin so that it doesn't create a big gap right here for the noise cancel. You're not using a really good noise canceller, so it doesn't matter to you. To the rest of us, it does. So anyway, I have this visor that I've had forever that I just keep in my bag. That's the only time I ever wear a visor, and it actually really helps in a diamond, especially. My visor. I have extra batteries in mine, in that same pocket, just in case the headphones.
I carry extra batteries. I have them up here, though. These batteries, you have an extra splitter, and then I have my kneeboard I keep in this pouch up here.
So kneeboard, let's talk about this. I think you and I use the same thing. I love this to clip the iPad in. What size iPad do you wear?
I have a big one. I have a 10-inch one.
Yep.
I actually used to use this a lot when I was in training, but I've kind of moved now. Like when I'm going out and flying, I'll use this to change frequencies, look at where we are. But then I tend to put this in the map pocket or whatever you call it, in the side of the diamond.
Yeah. So this thing kind of fits neatly on top of your knee. I always liked a knee pad ever since I started flying. Now I have the little pen that goes along with the iPad as well that I clip on. Now this I have to be careful with because I only have one, and then I use it between my regular iPad and my flight iPad. You have two of them.
I have two of them because I don't buy the Apple. I refuse to spend $100 on one from Apple, and so I buy the cheap knockoff. So when I lose them, I'm only out $30.
No, I don't blame you.
But I also carry an actual kneeboard. I have a kneeboard with a piece of paper.
I have just a piece of paper and a pen just in case electronics goes bad. Oh, you still carry that?
I have an E6B in here. So anytime someone says, hey, calculate this out, I can do it. Although I did just recently purchase the CX3 app for my phone.
Yeah, that's what I do. I do the app on the phone in case I need something. The fact that the iPad and my phone going bad at the same time is fairly small. I run my phone in my pocket just in case. I make sure that everything is updated on my phone and on the iPad before I take off as far as apps and everything, as far as data download. Yeah, what else do you have in there?
I made this clip where this is a 3D printed part with a kitchen timer. So if you're doing your instrument holds or doing your fuel, if you fly anything other than a Cessna and you got to switch your fuel, just clip this right onto the dash, set your timer. It's real easy to see and it goes with you.
Yep, that's part of our checklist.
Yep.
I also have an extra fuel tester. So I like using this one, it depends on my pre-flight, but this one is the one that we actually designed ourselves. Yeah. And then see, I have the extra longer bit right here that we're testing right now. You have the extra filter on top. So we're doing a little bit of testing, but these are fuel testers that we actually give away at various trade shows. So if you want one of those, come and see us. And I have the old one with the screwdriver in here. I just keep it because it's very easy to have just on the side pocket. We fly at high altitude. So do you have one of these? Pulse Ox that I keep just in case we're flying at a higher elevation. I have two of them because I want one for my passengers just in case. These are very helpful if you fly higher elevation. You want to make sure that you're not getting hypoxic. And then on the side, I have my flashlight. I talked about this before, just in case I do a night flight.
my flashlight and keeper. I have one on my belt, and I also have this one right here.
Yep. So very helpful to have around. And then, you know what? I'm getting pretty much to the end of mine. I have one more thing that I keep in here because I'm an addict. Chocolate, little chocolate bars just in case I need them. And then some food that doesn't go bad, although this is probably bad by now.
Still good.
But yeah, in case I need, a little bump of sugar or something in flight, then I always take a snack, but keep those in here. What else do you have? You got a lot more than I do.
I have a ton of stuff. So I also carry a bunch of, I have a cigarette lighter plug and a couple different cords. So the iPad starts going low or the Sentry starts dying, I have something to put away. This is my student solo kit. I have a couple Sharpies and a set of scissors that poke out.
Stab the students?
I've only scraped one student. Sorry, Gavin. I keep a couple extra spare pens in here in the bottom part of my bag. And then I also have a battery bank that I carry with me.
And I bring one too. Mine is on my desk right now, but I always have my iPad plugged in just in case with an extra cable.
I also carry my logbook in a plastic bag. So in the event that something happens, it gets wet, one of those Sharpies blows up, it's safe and secure.
So you take your logbook with you. See, I keep mine secured at home.
See, I bring mine with me just because I like to have it. But I also have a digital copy. So if something happened, I'd have a backup. And then the last few things I have, a set of Foggles, especially since I'm an instrument student right now. I bought the neck piece. So if you are doing your instrument training, it's nice to be able to just rip the glasses off because usually you're 200 to 300 feet above the ground and come into land. And then when you take off again, you don't have to worry about where the Foggles go because they're right here. So I went out and I purchased my own Sentry, which we have one for the airplane that stays in the hangar, but this is, I just keep it in the case right here. My little Lozo finally fell off.
Yeah, this is good to have. Like you said, we keep one in our hangar and we have it ready by the airplane. So.
Yeah, and it's cold, so I've got my gloves to make sure I don't lose those.
If it's that cold, I don't go fly.
Yeah, that's true. You send me. I have my water bottle out here on the outside in a pocket that I need to re-sew the top to. And on the other side, I recently just added this, but I carry a portable radio.
Oh, yeah.
So this helps with, I've had a lot of students that have been doing solos and sitting on the ground. If there was an issue, I could talk to them directly. I can also listen to them. And this is one of the new Sporties ones that's got the jacks in the top, so I could plug my headset directly into it. And so it's like if our radio failed in the airplane, I could talk directly to the tower with this.
Yep. All right, let us know if we missed anything critical in the comments. And if you want to find out how you can actually afford all of these items, check out this video right here where we go over the different pilot salaries. Thanks for watching.